Hi guys. Hello. I got Instagram and Facebook. We are down at, it's called Murdoch Park? Yeah, Murdoch Park down, where are we?
Bridgeland.
In Bridgeland. Don't ask me. Down in Jazzy's Hood right now. And we're going to do a 20-minute flow. So we're starting a little bit later today. So hope you guys don't mind. But let's get right into it. Hey, Vita. Hello. Instagram. Cinder Nelly. Hello. Hey, Kara. Okay. Awesome, you guys. Let's get started. So Jazzy is going to be our model today. So I guess I don't even really need to be in the shot. I can just kind of sit here and talk and you guys can hear me pretty good. Alrighty. So we're going to start today in standing. So you can bring your feet hip width distance apart. So your heels right underneath your hips. Feel your feet ground down into the earth. Feel your strong quads engage. Roll your shoulders up, deep inhale. Roll your shoulders back, deep exhale. Just flip your palms so that they face forward. Now close your eyes. Let's just sway side to side. So press a little bit more weight into the left foot, over into the right foot. And then just find some stillness in the center. Notice where your breath is moving. And then on your next inhale, move the breath deep down into the belly. Breathe all the way down to the pelvic floor. Feel the belly button rise up, fill up. And then a long, deep exhale. Let the shoulders melt down. Okay, just maintain this slow, deep belly breathing. Gently open your eyes. You can flip your palms in now to face your thighs. And we're just going to draw great big circles in one direction with the arms. Try and draw those circles so they're even bigger than a tire. And now let's switch directions. Okay, last one. And then just let your arms relax alongside the body. Shake it out a bit. Bring your left hand over to your right hip bone. And then stretch your right arm forward so the palm faces over to the side. Now keep your hips square and just slowly start to open the right arm out towards the side. Your right hand might come out in line with your shoulder, like straight out to the side, or it might start to stretch a little further back behind you. But try and keep your hip bones square to the front of your mat. Now maybe you walk the gaze out past your right fingertips. See how that feels on your neck. Slowly start to bring your gaze back to center. Let your right arm come back around, reach it forward, and then let your arm relax alongside the body. All right, let's try the other side. So your right hand to your left hip, left arm stretches forward, palm faces out to the side, and then start to open up to the left side. Left arm reaches out wide. Maybe it starts to stretch back behind you, as long as you can keep your hip bones square. And then a gaze out past your left hand. Start to bring your gaze back to center. Left arm back forward. And exhale, release. Roll your shoulders up. Roll your shoulders back. Okay, so let's come up to the top edge of our mats. And we're gonna take an inhale. Sweep the arms up to the sky. And exhale, just hinge forward, long spine. Deep inhale, find your half lift. Plant your hands, step back to a high push-up position. And as you exhale, take a slow, low push-up. So you can be on your knees or straight, strong legs. Okay, belly comes all the way down to the mat. Let's take a deep inhale, just lift the chest without pressing into your hands. Okay, exhale, relax the upper body. Deep inhale, lift. Deep exhale, relax. So just working with this cobra, feeling the back muscles engage as you inhale and exhale, release. Awesome, tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up and lift back to a downward facing dog, or you can take child's pose if you'd like to, with the knees mat width apart, sitting hips on heels and stretching the arms forward. Okay, let's look forward in between the hands. Step up to the top edge of your mat. Take a deep inhale, find your half lift. And then exhale, just fold over the legs. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. We're gonna bring the right arm underneath the left and just cross and twist, coming into eagle arms. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Now as you exhale, hug the elbows down towards the chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hug the elbows down. One more. And exhale. Okay, now inhale, lift the elbows back up. Now as you exhale, bend your knees. Bring your right leg high and up over top of the left leg for eagle. So the toes might come behind the calf or not. They can also just point to the side or back behind you. We've got the elbows stacked over the knees. Let's take one more deep breath. And inhale, arms up to the sky, big toes touch, let it go. And left arm underneath the right, cross and twist. Inhale, find length. And exhale, hug your elbows down towards your chest. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Inhale, one more time. And exhale. Okay, inhale, elbows back up. Exhale, bend your knees. And now left leg, high up and over, cross and twist. Toes behind the calf. On this side, you're gonna feel like your knees are kind of pulling you over to the right. Can you hug your knees back to center by pressing your left hip back? Keep your shoulders melting down away from the ears. Okay, one more deep breath in. And release. Arms up to the sky, big toes touch. And exhale, let it go. Let your arms come all the way down. Okay, left arm is gonna stretch up to the sky. Right arm is gonna come out like you're holding a tray. We're gonna play with dancer's pose. So pick up your right foot from the inside and just let the knees touch to start. Take a deep inhale and exhale, start to kick. Kick up and kick back. So because we've got the front view with Jazz, this is perfect. So you can see that her left knee, you can't even, or her right knee, you can't see it out to the side because she has the knee back in line with the hip. And then you see as she kicks, her right shoulder starts to hide behind the left as she opens that into the right side body. Now last few seconds, kick up, kicking back, kicking one more inch, and then release. Awesome, let it go, shake it out. And we'll try the other side. So right arm up to the sky. Pick up your left foot from the inside. Knees come together to touch. So that's gonna help you square up your hips to start. Deep inhale, and exhale, start to kick. Up, kick back. And take your time. If you can keep your kick moving the entire 20-second pose, that's what's going to help you with your balance. If you let up on the kick, that's when you start to feel really wiggly and wobbly in it. Awesome. So you see Jazzy's right hand is shoulder height or a little bit higher. So try not to let your right hand droop down towards the mat. So it's like you're stretching across the tabletop in front of you. Okay, last few seconds. Kick up, kick back, kick deeper, and then release. Coming out with total control. Just shake it out. All right, let's do tree pose. So we're gonna ground down through the left foot, fan out the toes, bring your right heel up to your inner left thigh, the inner shin if you need to. Maybe even your toes rest on your mat today for a little bit more support. So just know every time you come to class, if you need to modify, if you need to make something a little easier on your body, because that's what your body needs, listen to your body and do that. Your hands can maybe be at heart center. Just press into the heels of the hands and try and find a soft, relaxed gaze. As you inhale, maybe the arms stretch up towards the sky. You can let your arms reach out wide, let the shoulders relax down the back. If you'd like, you can walk your gaze up. Maybe to the top of the wall in front of you or up towards the trees if you're outside. Maybe you look up towards the sky. There's not a cloud in the sky today, so it might challenge your balance quite a bit to look up. But if you fall out, it's all good. You just come back in when you're ready. Amazing. Start to bring your hands back down through heart center. Gaze follows the fingertips. Together, the deepest breath in and a deep breath out. Amazing. Release. Big toes touch. Shake it out. Okay, let's try the other side. So ground down through your right foot. Try and root through all four corners of that foot. Fan out your toes. Engage your right quad and lift your left heel up to the inner thigh or the inner shin, whatever you did on that first side, so that you're promoting balance in your body in tree pose. And we'll bring hands to heart center. Just seal in your balance here. When you're ready, you can inhale, stretch your arms up to the sky. Allow the chest to stay lifted. Your arms can reach out wide, and maybe you start to lift the gaze. Another challenge here would be to close the eyes. Bring hands back down through heart center. Gaze follows. And then take the deepest breath in and the deepest breath out. And release. You can bring your left foot down, shake it out. And we'll come back up to the top edge of our mats. We'll take an inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, just swan dive forward, long spine all the way down. Deep inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step back to your high push-up. With control, take a slow, low push-up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So maybe you ground into your hands and lift the chest, lift the thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips. Nice, guys. Okay, let's take a bend into both knees and just drop your knees all the way down towards your mat. We'll come into camel pose. We'll just do one set of camel. So your knees under your hips, shoulders over top of the hips. Reach your hands back behind you, just like they're going into your jean pockets. Pinkies touch, thumbs to the outside. And now let's roll the shoulders up to the ears. And as you exhale, draw the shoulder blades together on the back. but also draw the bottom of the shoulder blades down. Keep your hips pressing forward. Start to walk your gaze up, just inch by inch. Maybe you start to look up to the sky or up towards the ceiling. Absolutely no rush to go deeper in this pose. You really want to connect with your breath and only move as far as you can go with that deep breath connection. If you can see halfway down the trees behind you and it feels good, maybe you grab back for your heels, but no rush to get there at all. Once you have the grip on the heels, just keep guiding your hips forward. Jazzy, that form is amazing. So if you have the heels, the grip on the heels is really light. So you're not like falling back into your heels because you're constantly lifting your chest up to the sky. Now we'll take one more deep breath here. And then carefully as you inhale, absolutely no rush. Round, back up. And now you can sit your hips back towards your heels, stretch your arms forward, and come into child's pose. We use child's pose here to ground down. Let go of anything that came up for you in camel. Any nausea maybe, or extra tension that maybe came up. Just breathe it away. Every exhale, get all of the stale air out of the body. And now you can stretch your arms forward, ground into your hands, tuck your toes, lift your hips back up to downward facing dog. And we're just gonna guide the right knee through to meet the right wrist for pigeon. So stretch your left leg back. We've been doing pigeon almost every class for the last little bit, but I feel like we all need it. So your left toes are pointing straight back behind you, your right thighs parallel to the right side of your mat. Now you can keep the upper body lifted, or if you'd like to, find length, and then on your exhale, come down onto your forearms, or maybe all the way down to your forehead. Breathe deeply into your hips. Try to square up your hips. So you've got the left hip bone drawing in towards the right heel. So just make sure all of the weight isn't resting on the right side. Okay, we're gonna stay in pigeon, but on your inhale, just walk back up onto your hands, and then you're gonna walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, kind of like the front left corner, and you're just gonna fold over top of your right shin. Last breath here. Inhale, rise back up onto your hands. Walk your hands back over to center. Tuck your left toes under, and you're going to straighten your left leg out as you send your hips back up to down dog. Okay, let's try the other side. So just guide your left knee to your left wrist. Stretch your right leg back. Flip the top of your right foot down. Take a deep inhale, find length. And exhale, fold. Down to your forearms or down to your forehead. Two more deep breaths here. Okay, on your inhale, coming all the way back up onto the hands, you're just going to walk your hands a few inches over to the right. And then fold. So it's like you're reaching your belly button over top of your left shin. Okay, next inhale, walk back up onto your hands. You're just gonna swing your right leg around. And let's come to find a comfortable seated position. We're gonna move right into our practice close. Oh my God, that stroller is just rolling down the hill. There's no baby in it, don't worry. Okay, hips heavy, spine long. Bring your hands through to heart center. Together, a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's do one strong Om. Inhale. Raising the thumbs up to the center of the forehead, the third eye. Together, let's breathe in forgiveness. Breathing in peace. And into every single cell in your body, breathing in love. In closing together, we say, Namaste. Sweet. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you. All right, guys. How are you? I feel like I'm like, ooh. Hey guys. That was fun. I like this park. It's pretty sweet. Speedy yoga, Anna. Yeah, totally. It's just 20 minutes, so we did as much as we could in that time. Hope you guys all enjoyed that. We'll be back tomorrow, 12:10, back online here on Facebook and on Instagram. So we'll see you guys then. Bye. Bye.